Forking presents Play to Earn Community.
Join the Discord to learn more.
Welcome to the Hard Forking channel and our weekly show on Play to Earn. Welcome to my co-hosts, Mr. Gonzo Mathematics. How are you, fellas?
A-okay.
A-okay, very good. So coming up today, we'll update you on the latest news, look at a couple of projects, let you know about early access games you can get involved in. And obviously, we love to give stuff away. So last chance to enter our SLP giveaway. All you need to do is comment below this video what your top 3 games are and why. And the winner will be announced on our next Twitch stream. So make sure you subscribe to Twitch as well. So a huge amount of interesting things happening in the space as always, guys, and something probably quite dear to both of your hearts, seeing as you own a Bored Ape Mathematics, and Mr. Gonzo was also part of the creative team on the Gorillaz video. So tell us what's been happening in the amalgamation of NFTs with the music industry lately.
Are you calling me an ape? Huh? Are you calling me an ape?
A bald ape.
A bald ape.
Bald ape, exactly.
If anyone's holding on to an ape at the moment, the floor price for apes are almost at 45 Ethereum, which is pretty high as of late. Obviously, it's a big one. And
Wow.
The team actually just recently announced that there will be a Bored Ape / Mutant Ape mobile game competition, a 10-day only, members only event, which is pretty cool. It's never a long-term minigame. It's only up for like a short amount of time. But last time they had that, all the winners got a NFT. I'm absolutely sure something like that will be the same for this case. But yeah, so they've got the mini game coming up. Other news with apes, Post Malone, the big time rapper, he just picked up his own ape, and there's a whole lot of bullish news coming out for the apes. So they're going ape shit.
The sunflower spider ape, $750,000 he spent, right? On 2 apes.
It's such a pleasure to see these celebrities just forking over wow amounts of money for these apes. It's a good feeling.
Absolutely. And this one here, which obviously has a little bit of attachment to one of our hard forkers, Mr. Gonzo was actually involved in the Gorillaz video, and we've just heard that Universal's launching an NFT band with 4 apes called Kingship. What do you think of this one, guys?
Small cringe.
A small cringe, why is that?
I mean, it seems like with anything, right? With movies, with music, if it's gimmicky, if there's a gimmick involved, there are warning signs, right? But then again, you could also say hats off for the innovation. So it just depends if you're feeling cynical or if you're feeling, lighthearted.
Like, the thing that made the Gorillaz successful and amazing was the amazing music.
Yeah, of course.
And they had a very innovative idea, right? You know how much money and time and effort it cost to develop the Gorillaz? Like Damon Albarn and Jamie Hewlett, the original creators, right? Damon was the music and Jamie was the art. That guy is like a master artist as far as drawing. And he's been developing that style for years and years and years. And almost every NFT project should be fucking paying that guy royalties. Like, there was only that was a complete ripoff. The Gorillaz, the apes, like Gorillaz really, really, really brought the aping mentality into the mainstream before crypto, before aping, before all that shit. So I'm a little bit cynical just because, like you said, I have a bit of attachment there. And, but at the same time, I worked on the Gorillaz and all I get is a name drop from it. I never received any royalties or anything like that from it. So I don't know. Who's the musicians behind it? Did they say, Sean? I didn't see.
It's the apes. It's the apes. You're going to get to know them, get to know what they have for breakfast.
What about the music?
Yeah. I guess the apes are going to sing.
I want to see the Math Ape release a song. You got the music,
That'd
Jesse.
be
You
good.
got the ape.
Yeah, I mean, it's so cool how now, if you have an ape, you are completely licensed to do whatever you want with it.
I'll show you this program. It's called Character Animate. It's in the Adobe suite. And basically we can turn your monkey into a rig, and then you can mocap yourself performing to your own music and release a music video.
I think it needs to be done.
What I was thinking is Animoca brands are basically getting their fingers into everything in the gaming and NFT space at the moment. So I was kind of thinking like a hard forking boy band. We might be a little bit old, but I think we would take the crypto space.
A hard forking man band.
Yes, exactly. Man band. There you go. I love it. Yeah, Animoca Brands unveiling plans for K-pop NFT universe. They've signed 50 K-pop artists. So look, you know, all these different worlds are merging in the metaverse at the moment. People, exciting times. It's yet to be seen what is complete hype and will die during a bear market. Any thoughts on that, Mr. Gonzo? What's really standing out for you as something that's going to be here forever at the moment?
The hard forking boomer band? It's hard to say. Like, you know, who would have predicted something like CryptoPunks would have become what it was, right? Even Bored Apes. You know, there's going to be the innovators and the new stuff that's actually going to catch on, and then there's going to be like millions and millions of imitators. Utility NFTs, man, I haven't got away from that yet. Well, I guess Foxes count, but the reason I bought that is because it, you know, it has utility already, which has been very profitable, right? Town Coin. You know, you buy one of those boxes and they earn like 50, 60 Town Coin a day if you play Townstar, and that touched 55 cents yesterday. Connected to that is they've just announced that they're going to do Townstar nodes now. So if you missed the Gallon node, Founder node run, they're going to have Townstar nodes, which should be pretty cool. And it looks like you can have the ability to run both nodes at the same time with the same interface, which is kind of neat.
We had a chat with some of the people from Nine Chronicles last night. We're looking at some different opportunities, how we can maybe further develop some scholarship models. We know many of you are frustrated that you can't get in there and play the game yet because of hardware issues. Obviously, it's in the roadmap for that to be taken care of. But living in the here and the now, people, we just wanted to remind you about their content creation program. So up on your screen now, you can see how you can get involved. We're going to be running some of our own internal stuff as well on this front. But look, there's NCG to be earned by everybody. We know there's many, many talented people in our community. So there's the info, people, on your screens now. Go check it out. Make sure you follow Nine Chronicles and ourselves and get creating, get earning NCG.
Memes, videos, GIFs, stickers, all kinds of fun stuff. You know, having fun. That's the most important content that you guys can make. Come up with a funny idea, right? Skew an old idea, mix it with some Nine Chronicles stuff, use some Nine Chronicles game art, do a stream, just have fun though. There's so much potential, and memes really is like underground marketing, and the best ideas always come from the weirdest places. So have fun with it. Totally.
Absolutely. We just want to remind you all as well, you know, there has been some frustration around the game, you know, being able to actually log in, etc. We have to remind you, this is an open source project. So that basically means this thing is community owned. It's very unique in the gaming space. So, you know, it is something that if you believe in decentralization and what we are all trying to achieve here in the space, then this is the sort of project you should get involved in. You can be one of the creators. You can have a massive influence in the future of how this all develops. So go check it out. Another one, just to put on your radar, Myst. A lot of people listed this as one of their top games. The early access opportunity is happening today. Every week they are going to allocate 300 places to people to get in there and check this out. Link below to that one. If you already hold the coin or NFTs, I believe it would cost you about $20,000 to get to the level of being able to have early access at the moment. So if you don't have $20,000 worth of the token at the moment, 300 places each week for the next 3 weeks. Go check that out. That's Myst. GenoPet, another one that we've been talking about regularly, the Bybit platform, which has become a really good spot exchange as well. I don't really want to push a leverage trading platform on a play-to-earn community, but you can sign up and get GenoPet tokens. Today's the last day for that, for their allocation. GenoPet's something that I think is pretty fascinating. Mathematics put it on our radars months ago.
Quick question, Sean. I haven't used Bybit in a while. Do they have order books for the spot?
Yes, you can.
Right. Bonus. Might have to try it out.
Yeah, so here's a look at Bybit, people. It's the exchange that I use the most, without a doubt, but I have been using it primarily for leverage trading, but they got a whole heap of new pairs on here. Mana, Decentraland's token, just launched on here today also. So if you want to help support our channel, please use our link below. There's all sorts of offers and giveaways associated with signing up with this platform. So show us your love. If you are looking to buy tokens, use our link. Thank you very much.
My weekly update for DeFi Kingdoms is more just good news. It seems like a good news show, but first of all, the price of Jewel over the past couple of days has basically 2x'd. It went from like $3.50 to about $6.50. The whole market, literally right now as we speak, did a little dip, but pretty interesting to see Jewel fly up along. You know, I was watching Jewel and Revomon race upwards the past 2 days, which was really nice to see.
Yeah, also, crazy, right?
Crazy. Also, DeFi Kingdoms, they recently just had an AMA, which I actually tapped into to listen in on some of these devs talk, and I think it's not anything to breeze over the fact that when devs do a good AMA and you get to listen to them answering questions and just how they talk, what their answers are like. They did a big land raffle for some of their top Jewel holders at the moment. So a bunch of hardcore hodlers now own land, which is very rare. And land is significant specifically to this channel because it's deeply connected to the play to earn side of DeFi Kingdoms, which is coming thick and fast, as Sean would say, which is such a weird term. And basically, land is a big part of play to earn because all of the play to earn is almost going to be about producing resources and improving the land. And there will be guilds involved. Let's hope there'll be a hard forking guild. Maybe we can make that happen. But yeah, the play to earn side of DeFi Kingdoms is coming strong with the fact that land is now an actual tangible thing.
Very nice.
Other conversations we're having at the moment, and I'm interested to hear the community's feedback. We're having a chat with the people at Cardia Chain at the moment. It's a project we've covered on this channel for quite a while. Their first game is called My DeFi Pet. Comment below, give us your thoughts. Anyone that is playing that, they've got some new games launching at the moment. We hope to bring these to our community also. The other one that I've been singing about for a number of months now is the Ultra platform, EOS. We're looking to do something with those guys as well for our community. So let us know your thoughts on what's happening at Cardia Chain and the Ultra platform. To finish the show off, over to our Axie expert, Mr. Gonzo.
Yeah, so there's been a bit of Axie news since last week. You know, it was a huge week, the last couple weeks, with the DEX and the Ron airdrop and the staking and all that kind of stuff. But today they signed, yesterday, they signed a deal with Veracity and Axie. So Veracity is a platform that for esports streaming. And so they're the official broadcaster of the FTX sponsored Axie tournament that's happening this week. So Veracity Esports looks kind of cool. You know, they have streams for, you can watch and earn, right? Redeem your points. You can stream. You know, they got Dota, Valorant, PUBG, all these kind of traditional games, but they're also getting into crypto games now too. So that's kind of interesting. I think if anybody's, you know, doing Twitches or looking for another way to make some money, maybe you want to watch and earn, because everybody wants to do that, don't they? And then so they also released a bit of an update for Axie, Axie economy and long-term sustainability, which is a super important topic because, you know, everybody gets a little bit impatient. So this is the thing that's really, I think, important here. Additional value utility to Axies. So land, mini games, and battle updates, those will be coming soon, and those are going to dramatically change the value of the Axies. New experiences outside of battle will add utility, right? This is important. New experience outside of battle will also add utility to Axies beyond their effectiveness in fleeting metas, right? So what happens now is, you know, like a really good player will find a combo that he likes. He'll do a YouTube video about it, and then everybody in the Axie universe FOMOs into that meta, right? Usually they won't do the video until they've got a breeding farm set up to have like 10, 12, 15 Axies with that same meta. Jack up the price, everybody FOMOs into it. You know, it does, you know, good or bad. If it does really good, it catches on. And then the next player update, it gets nerfed, and then this is what they're talking about with fleeting metas. So they totally understand that, you know, there's a bit of an arms race and a bit of a marketing thing with the metas. So it says they're consistently, players are going to have new goals inside the universe, Ultimately, the demand for Axie will come from intrinsic value that can be provided to the players in the form of competitive, social, and progressive-based fun and achievements. So what they mean is that you're going to be able to upgrade your Axies, right? And then you can release your Axie to create crafting. So crafting, if you're playing Nine Chronicles or any other role-playing game, you collect different things, and then you can, +1 your horn, +2 your tail, whatever, that kind of thing. So that'll be interesting to see when that comes. So the fact that they've just updated this smells like V2 or another land or mini game. Something's coming pretty soon. So that's Axie constantly going forward, but at the same time keeping everybody's eye on the long-term prize.
One last thing, we actually have the final kind of round of blockchain Cutie NFTs to give away. There's actually been a surprisingly slower amount of uptake and communication with the whole community about this, and I think some of you guys are missing out on a good opportunity, because it may be a little bit hard to catch on to right now, and hard to see kind of the big picture. But guys, as you know, play to earn gaming, crypto gaming, all of this stuff, it's not just here to stay, but it's going to blow up. And I would say just don't miss these opportunities. So yeah, check out in our Discord how to get involved. I mean, it's free NFTs. Hello, free NFTs involved with gaming. Whether or not you completely understand blockchain cuties or not, get in there and try to figure it out. It's going to be something that you won't regret.
So there you go, people. Prizes, free NFTs, updates. Thank you for joining us again this week. We're here most days of the week. If you haven't subscribed to our Twitch, make sure you do that. That's where the winners of the SLP will be announced in the coming days. Also, thanks to my co-hosts. Most importantly, thank you to you, the hard forking community. See you next time.